is my YouTube? There it is. Boop. I'm so excited you're playing it because I've been dying to talk to you about these cutscenes.
I know, and I felt so bad, but I was at the same time, I just can't muster the enthusiasm.
No, I
Like, if
I
I'm gonna do it, I
understand.
gotta do
That's
it
why
right.
I didn't. That's why I didn't press it.
I know. I know, and I appreciated that. I did.
The last couple of days, I've just been watching people react to the Justice League movie because,
The Snyder Cut.
yeah. He's still streaming on YouTube too.
Is it showing?
Looking for you. I have so many subscriptions. Yep. It didn't pop up for me, but I found it.
How rude. I should be the number one that pops up.
And now.
Alright, Paimon's getting excited.
Sorry, it's the Windblume Festival. There's nothing I can hand off to you.
Nothing? Oh. Let's go ask someone else then.
Oh look, I have one viewer. I wonder who that is.
Do you want it to be 2?
Look at these little carpet. That's actually a nice carpet.
Haven't you heard?
Isn't it
There's a strange
cute?
wanderer near
Wrong
Ravenloft.
button, man.
Hello. Is there anything here you need help with?
That's a good one. You two helping me during the Windblume Festival?
Huh? Weird. Let's go to the Adventurers Guild.
The lights just turn off.
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
I feel like
Catherine, you got any
the,
commissions for
the
us?
dialogue that they're all having is a direct result of the feedback from the Lantern Festival.
My apologies. During the Windblume Festival, there are far fewer commissions available. There's nothing I can give to you at this moment.
The Adventurers Guild too? What do we do now? Have we been fired? No, Paimon's not giving up that easily. We gotta try again.
You're high up. Everyone can hear your voice.
I'm pretty impressed that my brain still remembers half of these people.
We'll be offering the flowers this year.
Because they leave such an
Do you
impression.
have anything you need help with?
Nope.
Is that because of the Windblume Festival? What is that exactly?
You two haven't heard of the Windblume Festival?
Windblume. So, some kind of windy flower planting kind of thing?
The Windblume Festival is a Mondstadt tradition, a festival of love and freedom. It's a time
prettier.
of celebration and partying in the city. At this time of year, we offer windblooms to the great Animo Archon Barbados as a sign of reverence and love. We also give flowers to our beloved, a very important tradition. My shop is bursting with customers every Windblume. I guess it's a nice problem to have.
I wonder if her assistant will give some to Daluke.
I was
Windblume is
just
the symbol of
thinking
this
that.
festival, a flower that represents freedom and the spirit of the wind.
So, what does a windbloom look like?
That's a long story. My grandma said that even she hadn't been born when the Windblume first appeared. It must have been hundreds of years ago. I don't know why exactly, but everyone seems to choose dandelions when they want to give a gift of windblooms.
So, in other words, for the people of Mondstadt, windbloom means dandelion?
Something like that anyway. At least, that's what we believe in my family.
Incorrect. I heard everything you were saying and couldn't help, but you were talking about Windblooms, yes?
It's Quinn from the fruit stall. Wanna join us?
No, I'm just here to set the record straight. Windbloom doesn't mean the dandelion, but the windwheel aster.
Greetings to you too, Quinn.
Flora, surely there must have been plenty of customers buying windwheel asters from your shop recently.
Uh-huh.
You see? We loyal Windwheel Aster advocates are upholding our economic duty. The Windwheel Aster is both a symbol of Mondstadt and an embodiment of the windmill, representing both wind and freedom. That's what makes it the one true Windbloom. Who's with me? Windwheel Aster, the true Windbloom!
What a hill to die on.
Oh? Are you sure about that?
B! You're here too!
The Windblume. Isn't that the Cecilia?
Huh? Really?
Oh? So, a Windblume is a Cecilia? That's the first I've heard of.
What? Don't be ridiculous! Listen, yes, there may be some controversy over the definition of Windbloom, but it is the widely held belief among the people of Mondstadt that the Windbloom is the Windwheel Aster, not the dandelion.
It's hilarious.
There's history to both
Isn't it?
flowers. You'd know if you asked around. And as for the Cecilia, give me a break.
What?
Just dropping the facts over here. No need to look at me like that.
Just dropping facts.
Whatever. I'm not talking to you.
Huh?
Always fighting.
B! Weird. What's up with her? Did I say something wrong? Windbloom is as Windbloom does. What can I say?
What?
Stop arguing already!
Maybe I should go and apologize to her after closing. I don't understand why she's upset, but what I do know is that I will have to apologize regardless. That's life, I guess.
Aw, seeing them together like that really gives me that Windbloom feeling. Freedom, the animal archon, sweethearts.
Yeah, that sounds great and all. But none of you can even agree over what a Windbloom is.
You're right, but isn't that typical of us Mondstadt folk? Well, between the delicious food, exquisite drink, and fresh flowers, Traveler, I hope you get to enjoy yourself during the festival too.
It sounds like such a happy festival. Even if the whole Windbloom thing is still a total mystery. Let's look around and see what this is all about.
Okay, Paimon. Let's do that. And I thought I can touch these flowers, but they just yell at me.
Those are the flowers you got her, remember?
I know! I don't see why I can't just keep replanting them.
Right.
Which should I choose?
The real Windbloom is the Cecilia, because that's Venti's ascension material.
Look at this fried chicken
A radish veggie
poster.
soup.
When did that get there?
Oh my god. There was a login event that you might have missed where you got stuff for 5 days, and one of them was a fried chicken recipe.
Ah.
Because of the KFC collab they did in China.
China, right. Oh, even decorated that building. Oop, that's a bench. I really like all the dandelions.
Where am I going to get them?
It's so pretty. Watching you have to climb things
Hey, it's the Tone Deaf
hurts
Bard.
my soul.
Why?
Because Venti, I've had him since day one. I never climb anything.
It's really pretty. Oh, Bendy. It is! is as you said.
When's it gonna be my turn? I'm getting nervous just thinking about writing a love poem.
Aww. So cute. I love Bennett.
After hanging out with Bennett, I have
What are you
a
up
deeper
to?
appreciation
What's
for him.
with all the people?
Aha! You're right on time. Take a look at my students. What do you think? Not bad, eh?
Students? You mean the people anxiously scratching their heads?
Anxiously? Why, these people are deep in concentration, diligently searching for heartfelt rhetoric to convey their romantic affections.
Uh-huh. Seems a bit suspicious to Paimon.
So, I guess you've already found out about the Windblume Festival then. How are you finding Mondstadt in such a festive mood? Do you like it? Paimon, what about you?
Paimon could be persuaded with some delicious food-related bribery.
Ah, I think you'll come around then. Speaking of which, I'll bet you two don't have a lot on your plate right now. Loafing around all day, no commissions to take or people to help. If you've noticed that, then congratulations! You've taken your first step toward understanding the Windblume Festival.
Oh, yeah? Hey! Why do you sound so pleased with yourself?
The Windblume Festival doesn't just belong to the Animo Archon, but to all Mondstadt citizens looking for love. Anyone who wants to find love must do everything for themselves over the festive period. In addition, many people take this period as an opportunity to resolve other matters of the heart. It's not surprising that you two haven't been able to find any commissions. That's just the Windblume Festival tradition. But don't you worry, you won't feel lonely while I'm
Oh my
around.
God, Holly. There's 3 people
On
now.
that note, I think it's about time you two got a deeper understanding of Mondstadt's culture and customs. I need a couple of assistants. What do you say?
Assistance? What kind of assistance?
This is a good question.
See
This is
these
Fenty we're
anxious-looking
talking about.
folks here? They're looking to learn the secrets of love, so they came to me to learn how to compose love poems. I accepted, of course, because I was only too happy to charge a tuition fee. Soon, they'll come to me in turn and pour their hearts out, telling me about their romantic trials and tribulations. Then I'll give them suggestions based on their individual circumstances. At least, that's what I was going to do. But having seen you two suffering with nothing to do,
I'll
think I'll let
investigate.
you handle it instead.
Thank you.
You've traveled far and wide and seen so much, it would be a waste not to put those experiences to good use. They could use your help.
Ugh, save us the nonsense.
Say
You just
I
wanna
didn't get
speed up your
Venti.
sales.
Oh,
That
I didn't
desperate
get
for
Venti
more,
either.
huh?
There are limited edition wines for sale during the Windblume Festival. I need every last mora to make sure I get my fill.
Uh-huh. Spoken like a true drunkard.
All right then, let's get started. I'll be joining you, of course. I'll give you a few prompts, and you can make suggestions based on them. Not as taxing as you thought, right?
You really love the sound of your own voice, don't you?
He really does.
Come on now, you're Mondstadt's honorary knight. The people trust you. It's only natural for you to have this opportunity to showcase yourself. Now listen up. If you see me make this gesture, it means I think they should forge ahead and seize the opportunity. But if you see me make this gesture, it means I think they should play it safe and avoid being hasty. And if I make this gesture, it means I think they should give up while they're ahead and avoid any emotional overinvestment. You got that, Traveler?
Sure.
That's decided then.
Your comments say,
Yeah, I
I'm
that.
okay. Yeah, Venti supremacy. Yes, as someone who got Venti from day one, he is life. He is love. He is all.
And he saved me a few times when we played together.
Paimon heard that you were seeking help from the bard over there. We're his assistants. Why not talk to us?
I barely plucked up the courage to talk to the bard. Is he not available?
Don't be shy. It doesn't matter who you talk to. At the end of the day, you still gotta talk to your prospective sweetheart, right? Be brave. Let's hear it.
Here goes. There is someone I like.
Obviously.
Marla. She's cute and hardworking, always helping her family out with the farm work. And sometimes she gets so tired, she takes a nap on a bench by the side of the road.
Is she from the city?
No, she lives in Springvale, quite away from me. And because of my family, let's just say that our families are quite different. My father objects to us being together. But Marla and I have found a way to work around it. Whenever we want to meet, we go stargazing at Star Snatch Cliff.
Well, sounds like you two are getting along just fine.
We are. So, what I came to discuss today doesn't so much concern Marla as my father. My father is quite conservative and very strict. Still, it's my fault that I've never told him how I really feel. I'm thinking, if I use this opportunity to offer a Windblume to my father and formally ask for his approval at the same time, maybe he'll support us.
What are you planning to say?
I want to tell him that, even though Marla doesn't come from a wealthy family, her kind heart and hard-working nature are things that Mora can't buy. Does that sound too childish?
I love how Benji
Doesn't
like is
yell at
just
me.
like do the work for me of talking to them, but I'm still making
Aw,
decisions
hey
by being
there.
sneaky.
Huh?
I think you should tell him, right? That's what that one is.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Yeah! Tell him what's in your heart. Use the love between you and Marla to move him. Shouldn't it be something to
I'm
celebrate?
just like staring off at Venti
I
forever,
see.
not even making eye
Understood.
contact with this guy.
Thank you.
Another thing, didn't you say you were going to give flowers to your father? What about Marla?
It's so
Don't you
weird
wanna give
watching
her some
Ether instead of Lumine.
Now that you mention it, I wanted the bard to teach me how
Well,
to compose a love
I mean,
poem.
if she didn't look exactly like a character you designed, I would have had her.
No, I understand. You're definitely an Ether
course,
kind of girl.
And I'll give her some
Yeah.
flowers too. Yeah, I'll pick some later. Thank you for your help.
I love how this whole time I'm like giving advice but making zero eye contact.
You're just staring at Venti.
Oh my lord. Alright, Ellen. Let's talk.
Hi!
You remember
We have
Ellen,
something
right?
We wanted to discuss
Yep.
with the bard.
And
We're
her
his
dummies
assistants. You can
Oh.
talk to us
that I
instead.
cheat on with my lovely Venti.
It's the honorary night in Paimon.
That you had to help me
I didn't
with
know I'd
because,
see you
like,
two
for some
here.
reason I couldn't get
Well
enough
then,
area
I won't stand on ceremony. I want to offer some flowers to the acting Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius, Jean. I guess you must be quite close to Master Jean. She's an incredibly upright and diligent woman. Talented and always gets the job done. Honest, kind, gentle, not to mention...
Alright, you get it. She's pretty great.
Sorry. Once I get talking about Master Jean, I get a bit excited. This time tomorrow, I'll finish composing my poem, pick a fresh dandelion bouquet, head over to the office, and hand the flowers to the guard. It's just... the bouquet and the poem... I don't know. Best not sign them after all.
Wait a second. It's only normal to sign them. Why does that bother you so much?
Knowing Master Jean's conscientious nature, I'm afraid she'll send a gift in return if she sees my name. She's so busy, I wouldn't want my gift to create more work for her. If I can get this bouquet on her desk, that's enough for me. But then, won't an untraceable bouquet create suspicion? Oh, what should I do?
That's sign your name, right?
Yes. sign your
For
name.
sure. A random
I fucked that
anonymous
up
gift
because
will
I didn't
definitely get thrown
read
away.
what they said.
Really? You sound
Oh
so
my
sure.
god.
Well, I guess I better include my name. That's taken care of then. 1,000 thanks for your advice. I'll remember it.
You're welcome. Chin up.
Will do.
Albert.
You there. Are you looking for help from the
You
bar?
should remember
Where
Albert.
is assistance? Why don't you tell us what's on your mind?
Wait, which one was Albert?
You'll know immediately.
Okay.
Oh, really? Oh, okay then. Here goes. I'm just such a huge fan of Monster's idol, Barbara Sama. You must have heard of her. She's the super cute one at the Church of Favonius.
Fucking stalker.
Not to mention gentle.
Yep.
And she always lifts the people of Mondstadt's spirits with her smile and songs. I'm such a big fan. I even got a few like-minded friends together and, well, what I mean to say is... you guessed it. I'm the head of the Barbara fan club.
Huh. Pretty pleased about it too, by the sound of things.
I carry the hopes and expectations of every member of the fan club on my shoulders. At this special time of year, I pledge to send our blessings to Barbara Sama herself. Of course, as a level-headed adult, I would never want to cause her any disturbance. I'm just waiting for my time slot with the bard so I can explain the plan. Take all the flowers picked by our members and turn them into a huge giant flower statue. Then,
no.
to give her a huge surprise, place it outside the rear entrance of the church.
Oh my god.
As for the love poem, we don't need any help. We're planning to do it on our own and hang it on the statue itself.
Oh lord.
So, this giant statue.
Will be about 2 stories high. But it's all in good faith, don't you see? When Barbara Sama catches sight of it, she'll feel the burning flames of our everlasting love. So, what do you think?
Then she's like, absolutely not.
A level-headed adult? More like a dunder-headed infant.
But gifts have to make a lasting impression.
Oh, it'll create a lasting impression, all right. The Knights of Favonius will have you escorted away.
Really? But...
But nothing!
Oh, okay. I got it. Thanks for your suggestions, both of you. I gotta go.
We're not gonna suggest anything.
He sure left in a hurry.
Anybody else? we have no other suggestions for this man. 'Cause I
The
feel like he's just
suggestion
gonna
is
get
stop
worse.
it or go to jail.
Like,
He's creepy.
he's just gonna
Screw
get-
Albert.
Like, he's just gonna create something worse. If that's what he thinks a level-headed adult would do. Oh my god.
I couldn't stop giggling when you were talking to Ellen because you walked over as Jean.
How did we do?
Yeah. He's like, wait.
Oh, by the way, you got a comment?
Yep,
You
I
did a
saw
great
it.
job. Thank you. So, who else needs some help around here?
What are you 3 up to? Mind if I get in on the action?
Oh, Kaya, you're also
Are you
my
also here for romantic guidance?
birthday.
It's the greatest bard in town. And now, the greatest romantic advisor in town, no doubt. Still, don't you have other business to attend to?
Oh, you mean teaching people how to compose love poems?
Exactly that. I heard you were teaching classes in the plaza, so I came right away.
Huh? Kaya? You want to learn how to compose love poems too?
I thought Kaya wouldn't need any help in this department.
I'm not too shabby. Nevertheless, I'd like to register for the fast track classes.
How come? You're a smooth talker. Do you really need my guidance?
The real question is, are you willing to take me on as a student?
Of course! course. When the Mora comes knocking, who am I to keep the door closed?
Well then, I guess I'm enrolled. And as your student, may I make some reasonable demands?
Oh lord.
Aha! Paimon knew there was more to it!
Demands? Let's hear them.
As students, aside from attending class, we also need homework exercises. Surely a well-designed course would require us to put our knowledge into practice and then have our teacher correct the poems we compose.
You mean Venti has to correct the students' homework?
Precisely. All in exchange for payment, naturally. These are my demands.
Or, to put it another way, I'm actually gonna have to work for a living.
Oh, Betsy.
Is that so bad? I just think that with things like this, you should see them all the way through. More fun for everyone involved, don't you think? What do you say?
I feel like Kaya's knack for mischief is at play here. Still, correcting homework. This is indeed a vital step. And I am curious to see the fruits of my students' labor. Congratulations, Kaya! Your demands have been accepted!
As I expected, a reasonable and down-to-earth teacher.
Hold your horses. I have a demand for you, too.
Cool! A coercion contest!
Showdown between the pros.
I will pay special attention to your homework and guarantee that you will see improvement in your studies. But as for your tuition fee, some Windblume Festival exclusive Apple Bloom cider should do the trick. What with you and Master Diluc being on such good terms and all, that shouldn't be a problem, should it?
Steady now. Let's not overestimate my abilities. Still, one bottle of the good stuff in exchange for your guidance. Not an opportunity to pass up.
Whoa, one bottle? Make that 3.
Jeez,
Such
give
a
him an
lush.
inch and I'll take a mile!
Please, please, please.
Such a
Deal.
lush.
Marvelous. Grab some paper and make your way over. Professor Venti's Poetry Masterclass is now in session.
What's the paper the tone-deaf bard pulled out of his pocket? And whose names are those?
Albert, Ellen, Marvin, Timaeus, Kaya, Bennett.
Bennett.
Oh, present!
Wow,
Bennett.
Bennett's really fired up for this.
So you're Bennett? Excellent. I like your enthusiasm. Make sure to channel that vigor into your poetry. Yes, sir!
Even adventurers want to learn how to write poetry. I see this is going to be a popular class.
Tone-deaf bard's gonna make a fortune.
My dear students, in a moment, we will gather by the terrace in front of the cathedral, where I will divulge to you my experiences and techniques in the art of poetic composition. After class, I would like every one of you to compose a love poem and hand it to me for, constructive criticism. As for your tuition fees, by all means, wait until the course is over before paying. But don't even think about vanishing. In addition to Mora, payment in alcohol is also
Such a lush.
A quick question, sir. Does our special arrangement still stand?
But of course! And when the time comes, you can hand in your homework first. Traveler, I'd like you and I to collect the homework submissions together.
Does that fall under the assistant's duties? Do we get paid for this?
Think of it as an initiation into Mondstadt's traditional culture. An opportunity to immerse yourselves in the Windblume Festival. I'm going to great lengths here to make sure you're a part of the festivities. Not to mention, it would entitle you to a share of the remuneration.
Oh.
Oh, sir, yes, sir!
Good. In that case, when Kaya's finished with his homework, let's go and look for him at the Knights of Favonia's headquarters. But for now, I've got classes to teach. Traveler, why not make the most of it and check things out in the meantime?
Okay.
The vendors in Mondstadt have arranged all sorts of festive activities. Don't forget to try them out.
Yay! my gosh, you can immediately go collect all the homework.
I don't know.
Oh, what is that still? Oh, you got gifts, Liam, for coming back. Go bum.
Huh?
You got gifts. It's called Stellar Reunion. You get shit for coming back for not playing.
Yeah, I did the thingy.
You already got it?
Yeah. Alright, what are these things? What am I pressing, woman?
So those are the mini games and then the quests. You can do those later.
Onwards. We have work to do.
After you finish the story.
I'm gonna sneeze, by the way.
Ooh. God bless.
Whoa. Double.
Bless you, bless you, bless you.
Thank you. Whew. It's much more overseas than I anticipated. Pop.
So you still have the quest for the festering fang.
Yeah, I think. Where am I going?
You're gonna go see Kaya.
Oh, no, I meant the festering thing. Yeah, I still have that one.
Oh. So that's like the Albedo one. From way back.
Yep.
Oh, that's right. The festering thing is the make the spear. Okay,
Yeah,
sorry.
It's a pain in the butt.
Venti might be here already. Let's take a look inside.
Halt! Citizens, what noble errand brings you?
Is Kaya here? We need him for something.
Captain Kaya? He's on duty in Jean's office.
Huh? Why is he in Jean's office?
The Windblume Festival celebrations have always been hosted by the Knights of Favonius. During the festivities, Master Jean personally goes out on patrol. Captain Kaya takes over her administrative duties during that period.
Huh. Is that right?
Hey, Gene. So check to make sure he's doing work.
This whole quest line made me reappreciate Kaya.
Your first boyfriend.
My first boyfriend.
Hiya!
Hiya, Kaya.
Traveler
Oh,
Paimon, you're
yours
here.
Kaya was sitting down.
I was just thinking about you two. And now here you are. How fortuitous.
Yours was
Kaya,
standing.
did you do your homework?
I'm afraid I
I'll tell you
must
in a sec.
disappoint you. I haven't even started writing it yet.
Students that don't hand in their homework on time aren't exactly model students now, are they?
And what excuse does Kaya have for not handing in his homework?
Well, as you can see, I'm helping Master Jean take care of various matters. Mondstadt is a hive of activity over the festive period. Accordingly, there's a multitude of things that need sorting. I've been at it for a good while now. Traveler, can I ask for a favor? I have a drinking buddy that wants me to help him with something, but I'm much too busy. Can I entrust this matter to you?
Excuse me.
A drinking buddy? A friend you met at the tavern?
That's right. I often go to the tavern when not on duty. Somehow, I seem to have made quite a
This is
few
sparkly.
acquaintances that way.
Yeah, I know. I saw
His
it.
name is Nimrod.
I'm
He's
offended.
never far from the tavern. He should be free right now. Thanks for the help. I'd better stay behind and get started on my homework.
I definitely have completely evaded this place before.
When I came into the room, Kaya was like standing awkwardly on the chair, and then he sat down.
any more books that have magically decided to come available? No. Okay.
You probably just missed it.
Definitely cleaned out this room. I was obsessed.
They might have sucked you into a cutscene.
This too could be true.
Loading, loading, loading.
I really love how the chat is still there.
It is, because we do still have a viewer that is not me.
No, I meant...
Oh, my friend chat?
Yeah.
Can you, like, click the middle thing to make it go away?
Can. Maybe. But I kind of like having it there.
My why?
Yeah. Kind of like the theme of our gaming life.
I mean, then leave it.
Jules from Liyue, come take a look.
Safe when I was adventuring in the Ashen Sea.
Come in, take a seat. We have a few specials today at Angel Share.
What should I do?
You must be Nimrod. Kaya mentioned there was something you wanted him to take care of. He's busy right now, but we can help.
Huh? Oh, Traveler. I didn't realize it was you. It's like this. I'm planning to give a gift to my wife for the Windblume festival, and I wanted my drinking buddy Kaya to come up with a gift idea. I'm afraid I'm a bit of a drunkard. I'm nearly always in the tavern. My wife hates me drinking, so we're constantly arguing.
Another day, another drunkard.
I can empathize. I don't mind a drink or two myself. Then again, and I'm not one to judge, but by the looks of your drinking habits...
I know, she's right, of course. I feel like I have to make it up to her. Traveler, can you help me gather some materials? I want to make a gift for her myself. I should have made preparations in advance, but I've barely been sober these last few days. I fell asleep, and when I woke up, the celebrations had already begun. Now I'll never have time to finish it by myself.
Yeesh, this guy is a mess.
Right, Paimon?
Single folks in Mondstadt would never dare get others to help them during the festive period. It's lucky you're already married, Nimrod.
Uh-huh. You're telling me. I'm sorry. Here I am making a fool of myself in front of all of you.
What's done is done. Spit it out then, how can we help?
I'm going to look for wood in the city, and we'll need plants to place inside. Those only grow in the wild. Could I ask you to retrieve them? I need 2 stems of small lampgrass.
Small lampgrass and wood? What are you making exactly?
I want to make her a little wooden house with glowing flowers and handmade furniture inside.
Aw, such a thoughtful gift.
A token of my love. Back when I'd only just gotten to know her, I used to make handmade gifts for her all the time. She loved them. She even used to say that it,
Nimrod.
Excuse me.
Is it wrong?
Let's put the past aside for
That
the
I
moment.
think that him giving her a tiny house
you
that's
all for
complete
your
is
help.
to make up for the broken home that he's making by drinking all the time.
Yeah, I agree.
Alright, let's go and find those materials.
I 100% agree.
Thank you so much. With these materials, I can get to work straight
Look
away.
at Stanley, all
Remember,
depressed.
a gift can't solve everything. You need to start being fair to your wife too.
I will. I do hope she likes my gift, though.
Everyone likes a gift given with love. Don't worry.
Make it a good one. Don't go wasting those materials. They weren't easy to find, you know.
Just happen to be carrying them around though. Okay.
Just let me pull out these 3-month-old lamp grasses that I had in my pocket.
Right.
They'll look great. Your wife will love them.
You'll be fine, I promise.
The rite of parting?
She'll definitely forgive you and not make you sleep on the couch.
Surprised they're still married.
Your mic is kind of low. Is it like, is it near your mouth or?
No, I have it up on the top of my head, but I also sometimes, my voice drops.
Because you're so deep voice. Deep. You have a low,
I have a
full
cool
voice.
older sister voice. I am an anime sister.
What am I then? An anime animal?
You're my sidekick. Oh, those are cute. I just want to put this up.
So yeah, those are the mini games.
Gotcha.
Kaya, have you finished?
Time to hand
See, he was standing.
Yeah, he was
Welcome
for like 2
back.
seconds.
I'm just finishing up.
Because he's not actually working.
Go! Hand it in!
All right. Now then, no hurting my feelings.
Tone Deaf Bard, what grade did he get?
Kaya, may I read this out loud?
Feel free.
Me Mahuya means I love you in the language of the Hilly Churls.
Huh?
That's it.
That's it?
Coherent and to the point. Plus, the length seems about right.
What? Are you writing a Hilly Churlian phrase book?
Ridiculous words of romance.
A love poem has to convey the style of its author, you know?
I'm not sure you took the exercise seriously.
Wait! So we're just gonna gloss over the fact that Kaya can speak Hilly Churlian? Weird.
Don't underestimate the hidden knowledge of the Knights of
I can't wait to
Favonius
tell you what it
cavalry
actually
captain.
means.
Alright then, time to collect the next student's homework.
Huh? I just caught sight of a suspicious figure. I must go and investigate. Traveler, I have another small task for you. The church has applied to us for a hunting license. Please take these official documents to the cathedral.
Running errands again.
So, what Kaya wrote was not "I love you," but "I will conquer you." So Kaya's sus,
Oh, he's totally sus. He's always sus.
and Venti can speak Hilichurlin too. So, and also he wrote a love poem that was just a translation. Stupid.
Is it even a poem? It was.
It's not a poem. It's just like saying grass is green.
Yeah.
The end. Water wet.
Hello, puppers. Hello.
You're about to sense some deja vu.
Lisa, we need to establish some ground rules. If we do end up apprehending any drunken troublemakers, no electrocutions, okay?
Oh, Jean, you misunderstand me. That intoxicated fellow you witnessed last time was practically begging me to be shocked. It makes me wonder if some people don't actually quite enjoy getting...
Lisa?
Very well, then. If you insist.
Jean! Lisa!
Greetings, ladies. It's been a while.
A while indeed. As you can see, Lisa and I are on duty.
Aw, it's Cutie and friends. Did you see any suspicious people on the way here? If you do see anything, report straight to the Knights.
Since when do librarians go out on patrol?
Rarely, but this is the Windblume Festival, and they need all hands on deck. Even the humble clerical staff like me.
Lisa, humble clerical staff do not wield Electro the way you do. Please do not be alarmed. I will keep my eyes on Lisa, especially since she seems to enjoy electrocuting people just to break up a scuffle, not to mention shocking drunkards until they beg for mercy.
If you don't like it, I can happily refrain.
Is that a promise? Good. Otherwise, I'm going to have to reconsider whether I want a librarian on patrol with me.
Paimon never knew being on patrol could be so exciting!
I feel like that's our high school relationship.
Yeah. Yeah.
You telling me it's not okay to beat people senseless just for fun,
Yup.
while also singing The Wicked Witch of the West because you're such a great person.
Hey, hey, hey. That was junior high school, not high school.
Oh, I'm sorry. My apologies.
Barbara! Kaya sent us to deliver the...
How dare they? This is sheer intimidation!
How could somebody do this?
Huh?
What's happened? I received a letter. Oh, it says...
Let me. I just came back from the wilderness. As usual, I came by the cathedral to ask the sisters to patch me up. That's when I saw Barbara running out, white as a sheet. She was holding a letter.
I've never received a letter like this before. Can I take a look? Dear Barbara, I've stolen the thing most precious to you and buried it. Huh. Could this be an attempted intimidation?
It's awful. Is it a joke? If so, we don't need to worry. But
what if it's real?
There's a map on the back. Isn't that out in the wilderness?
The thing most precious to you.
Buried.
Huh. That location on the map is familiar. I've definitely been there before.
I can't think straight right now. Nothing makes sense. Oh.
It's coming to me. It's coming to me.
The thing most precious to me. Wait. Could it be? Oh no!
Barbara! Hey! Slow down!
Aha! I got it! The Thousand Winds Temple!
Bennett! Hey!
Why are they in such a hurry? Let's catch up with them.
Okay. Also, I love that the door is still open.
Right?
Ever so slightly.
Sad that you can't go down there anymore.
Yeah. Guess it makes sense since we did break the harp. The lyre, I mean.
Listen, Venti fixed it, and it's perfectly fine, and no one knows.
No one knows. No one needs to know.
I really, really love Bennett.
Me too.
Slow down.
He's so cute.
Rosaria! I
Calm down. I ran into Jean a moment ago. Lisa was with her. She's fine.
Really? Are you sure?
That letter. Give it to me.
Sure.
No question.
If they're not talking about Jean in the letter, then what are they talking about? Did you really think they buried Jean underground? What a horrible thought!
So, sister, have you found any leads?
Looking at the map, the perpetrator seems to have marked out an area around Dawn Winery. That's open land, so hiding something there... What could it be?
Nice work! How'd you figure that out so quickly? Although, Dawn Winery? That's not the place we were thinking.
Barbara, rather than letting your imagination get the better of you, stand up and face this head on.
You're right. It's just...
It's a little scary, right? That's why we're going with you. What do you say?
That's very kind.
And you, sister? Will you be accompanying us?
No need. I knew straight away there was nothing to worry about.
Huh? What does that mean?
Nothing. Get going then.
Barbara, are you feeling a bit better now?
I'm okay. Rosaria's right. Better to know the ways of the enemy than stand here scaring myself.
That's right. Let's get moving.
Thank you.
I'm
All
not a
of
big
you.
fan of Rosaria.
Let's get to
so
the
far.
location and see what we find.
Yep.
Right.
Go,
We don't
Barbara, go.
know anything about her.
Her style is like menacing, but she's like in her personality, like her tones are menacing, but like she's good, and I'm just very confused about what her purpose is.
I'm sure that will, because she's coming out with the child rerun, we'll probably get something with her.
I hope so. Like, I would like to know a little bit more. I would also like more fun with everybody else, but like...
Right. Oh, that's right. You can unlock the hangouts whenever you want.
Hang out.
Why are there
So you can go
treasure
date
hoarders here?
Bennett. You can do that on your own time.
Yeah, I will.
A new job. I got terrorists. Fry. You're up.
Fly!
Fry.
You're open.
What sword do you have on Razor?
Where's that
It
sign?
looks like there's something on the ground.
I showed it to you.
Oh, the bell?
Let me show it to you. Oops, wrong one.
It looks different in motion.
Up. See?
Oh, it also changed colors when you upgraded it, so that's
Yes.
why. Pretty.
Yeah. Yeah. Good enough.
Onwards. We have work to do.
I'm so proud of you.
What?
You level up your weapons.
Yeah.
Quick, let's open it.
Oh, interesting. Such an exquisite gift box. What's it doing out here in the wilderness?
Wow, what a beautiful windwheel aster wreath, and so many paper stars.
Looks like our perpetrator is really just one of Barbara's fans.
There's a note! What does it say? Let's see. So sorry to get your attention this way. Please accept this Windblume as a sign of my sincere admiration for your virtue and sweetness. Ha! So it's fraudulent intimidation then?
Be it for the gods or that special someone, flowers should be offered in utmost sincerity. It's the most important ceremony of the Windblume Festival. Flowers of love and blessings sent on such a special occasion. No effort should be spared to make it spectacular.
Oh my god, Albert.
Behind the questionable methodology, here we have a
Albert needs to
meticulously
go.
thought out and heartfelt gift.
Huh. Laying it on a little thick, aren't we? Still seems like someone with a few screws loose to Paimon.
Right, Paimon?
Maybe you're right. I think I have a suspect in mind who fits that description.
Yeah.
Who?
Seriously, Paimon?
Shh. No telling now. I'd like Paimon to make a few guesses.
You're so annoying!
Oh look! Another day has passed.
Yay! I'm doing so good!
Right? Look at all those Prima Gems you're getting for the Zhongli rerun.
One day my husband will come to me. One day.
One day you will have your rock husbando.
And then we can run around together and be
Archon buddies.
Archon bros.
You can make a pillar, and then I can jump on the pillar and make a wind tunnel, and then we can climb everything.
Climb every mountain. Oh dear.
And then we can finally finish the top of your dragon spine quest.
Right. I'm just gonna abandon that.
Oh, did you say my name?
Looks like I beat you here.
So, did you do your homework, Timaeus? Paimon wants to hear it.
I'm so sorry. I haven't gotten around to it yet.
Timaeus, might I ask how you're progressing? Huh? Traveler and friends. Oh, nice to see you again.
Sucrose has me deciphering an alchemical recipe, but my brain is doing backflips. I just don't understand it.
So, in other words, no progress?
No.
Oh. Now that you mention it, I can't figure it out either.
Is alchemy really that mysterious?
But of course! Alchemy is an ancient and mystical discipline. Yet with the passage of time, those that can be said to have mastered its secrets grow fewer and further between.
Why not just ask the amazing Albedo?
Yes! That was my thinking too. But I believe that Mr. Albedo is still painting on the mountain. And we've got lots of research to do. There's no getting around it.
If you want my opinion, if Mr. Albedo can't figure out this recipe, nobody in Tevat can. Sucrose, what exactly is this recipe anyway?
It's a Windblume recipe I transcribed from an ancient book.
Ooh, what if the Windblume isn't a naturally occurring plant after all, but an alchemical creation?
Oh, now that's an interesting take on the Windblume conundrum.
You misunderstand.
Dente,
the book doesn't say anything about it being a recipe for a Windblume. The book... Well, actually, it doesn't exactly have the appearance of a book anymore. It's badly damaged and lots of information is missing. Only a few pages of scattered notes from the original volume have survived. That, and a recipe written in some unknown language. The author mentioned in the notes that the recipe was extremely precious. Timaeus and I are completely unable to decipher the content. I know it might seem inconceivable, but something about it being extremely precious Made me think of Windblumes.
Huh? But...
That's an active imagination. Traveler, if I may be so bold, could you take this recipe to Mr. Albedo?
Mr. Albedo should be at the camp at the foot of the mountain.
Ah, the mountain.
Speaking of
Now
mountains that
there's
we've
a romantic
abandoned.
location.
Windblume, the flower that alchemy made. Sounds exciting. Paimon needs to
You
know
think
the
he'll be
truth.
like, where the fuck have you been, traveler?
Albedo,
Right?
here we come.
You were supposed to finish the sword and kill the ice thing.
Where did you go?
When they included all the characters, I mean all of them, if Fischl and Mona are not in the last one, I will be very disappointed.
Albedo!
Oh. Traveler and Paimon? And who might this be?
This is our tone-deaf bard.
Venti will do just fine, but yes, I am a bard.
Greetings. I'm Albedo, the alchemist.
The Windblume Festival is in full swing. People celebrating everywhere. And here you are all by yourself.
Well, with the Windblume Festival in full swing, as you say, why would you be out here looking for me?
We're helping Sucrose. Sucrose gave us some paper. She says there's a Windblume recipe from an ancient text on it. Neither she nor Timaeus can understand it, so we came looking for you.
A Windblume recipe?
Here.
I see. This is an ancient language. It's no wonder Sucrose and Timaeus couldn't decipher it. Even so, I don't believe this is a recipe for a Windblume.
So what could it be?
I could only guess, I'm afraid. In order to reach a conclusion, we'll need to see the real thing. Sadly, my hands are full right now. But I can give you a list of ingredients, if you'd like to go gathering.
Sure. Star silver ore.
It's the ore on the mountain. It's right in the beginning, though. You don't even have to go up the mountain. There's like... Because I also didn't have any. You just have to awkwardly walk by all the people you've abandoned.
And ignored and...
Like, I'm glad that you went the other way and didn't walk by that poor kid whose dad's missing.
Yeah. Someday I'll find his dad. Maybe. Where am I going? Ah, there. Another piece out there.
Funny how they're like, you also need 50 of these, remember?
Yeah. I'm like, no. Not right now. No.
Okay, job done.
Watching you full sprint
Great work.
gives me anxiety.
Let's have a look, shall we?
Why?
I never do it.
Seems we have everything we need. Now for the alchemical process. This shouldn't take long.
Do it all the time.
There we have it.
Huh. Is this the Windblume that Sucrose was talking about? It's just a sweet flower.
Have a closer look. Are you sure it's the same as other sweet flowers?
Now that you mention it, why is the sweet flower so big?
So this is the Windblume created by following this ancient recipe. It really does make me think of Sucrose.
Huh. It does seem like something she
Sugar.
would like.
Do sweet flowers this size even count as sweet flowers anymore?
I can say with certainty that yes, they do. Their essence is the same.
But Sucrose said that she transcribed the recipe from an ancient book. Could it be that there were sweet flowers around even in ancient times?
There were indeed sweet flowers in antiquity. The species has a long history.
Seriously? Have sweet flowers really existed all that time?
Yes.
Whoa!
Paimon.
Well then, I must head further into the mountain. I still have painting to do. Perhaps you could pass this on? Traveler, enjoy the celebrations.
Enjoy the celebrations because you never finished my quests. For shame on you. I wondered what he'd say if you hadn't done his quest yet.
You mean like completely hadn't started it?
Like, yeah, because like for new players who haven't unlocked, because they unlock at 35.
I don't know.
I'll find out with my alt account.
I can't believe you made an old account. You're so funny.
Listen, I just want to explore. And because my memory is so shit, it's like a whole new map.
Oh.
Oh, Sucrose! We've got something for you.
Oh, you're back.
Timaeus, how's that homework coming along?
Did you get the Windblume? Let me see, let me see. Here's the flower he created, but Albedo said it's just... it's just like the Windblume in my dreams. It's just a sweet flower. No, hear me out. This is a perfect specimen from an ancient recipe. I saw it in my dreams. The Tetratanic sweet flower. The what now? The seeds of the Tetratanic sweet flower are 4 times bigger than those of ordinary sweet flowers. And the sweet flowers that grow from them are, well, Tetratanic sweet flowers. Bigger, stronger, sweeter, and more beautiful. A perfect Teyvat species. Oh, and not to mention that the recipe comes from remote antiquity. A perfect, magnificent flower from the far-flung past. Whatever people say, this is my Windblume.
Sucrose is... consistently Sucrose.
I must go and source some nutrients for my Windblume. Bye for now.
Who knew alchemy could generate such enthusiasm? Now, Timaeus, your homework?
Just finished, sir. Here.
Ooh, here we go. Paimon's favorite part.
Timaeus, may I recite it?
You're gonna read it out loud?
Don't be embarrassed. Here we go.
He doesn't even get an
Hand in hand
affirmation.
with you before the furnace, the flames fail to rise, for they are burning in my heart.
Wow. Sounds so romantic. And you even tailored it to your profession. Great job.
truly a masterpiece beyond all expectation, Timaeus. You're a natural.
Really? Wow! I had no idea that someone like me could write love poems of any merit. It must have been Professor Venti's excellent guidance. Professor, as soon as I'm done here, I'll sort out my tuition fee.
Ah, music to my ears. Now, that's job satisfaction. And I guess that's everyone's homework collected, no?
Aren't we missing someone?
Who could that be?
Oh! Where did Bennett run off to?
Yeah, where did he run off to? That's what I wanted to know. Does Timaeus hit you on sucrose?
Ancient alchemy truly is fascinating.
What was that?
Does Timaeus like sucrose?
That's what I was thinking. I'm like,
He seems rather fond of her.
you think it's like a love triangle with Sucrose, Timaeus, and Albedo? Like Albedo loves his paintings, Sucrose loves Albedo, and Timaeus loves Sucrose.
So I guess that would be more like a line.
There's three! They're not quite connected.
Bennett! My beautiful Bennett! Where are you?
I love that she switched to Jean to run. Because she's taller. But you don't switch to one of the taller men.
I like her aesthetics.
Oh, you just like the bouncy ponytail? Well, that she's
Yeah.
Anything the knights can do for you.
And the little bow and like how the mantle just like swish, 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 swish.
Yeah, and then she fixes her little bow. It's cute.
Yeah, it's cute.
Jean has grown on me since the game keeps giving me Jean.
Yeah.
No matter where I am.
Jean follows. We're gonna go see Barbara.
Barbara, we need to
I
ask
hope there's
you
a quest
something.
with both of them sometime.
Yeah, I want to see that.
Paimon, Mr. Bard!
So
Something
cute.
terrible's happened! Bennett's gone missing!
Missing? You mean he hasn't returned after leaving that day?
Yes! What if he's in danger? We have no idea where he is!
The Thousand Winds Temple.
He literally yelled that.
Rosaria?
With you all in the cathedral shouting at the top of your lungs, I could hear everything you were saying.
Even though she was outside the whole time.
Paimon remembers now. He said
Maybe he was
something
yelling it as he was
like,
running
"I've got
outside.
it, the Thousand Winds Temple!
He yelled it right here
There's no
as he,
time to
and
lose.
then he booked it.
Let's head to the temple and investigate.
So long as you believe the Windblumes are real.
I don't remember where that temple is. Oh, good. It's over there. Okay.
Well, there's a teleport right near it, so.
Which teleport do I want? What?
Just how long it took you to decide which teleport. I can't wait for you to get there.
Babe Bennett. Babe Bennett.
Good thing the hilly trails have aim like stormtroopers.
Go as one!
Oh, it's a tree. Get off of that. Alright, okay.
So you will have to fight a ruin guard.
I've been to this area before.
What's that over
Yes.
there?
It's part of the quest.
Razor, someone's coming. Maybe they're here to save us.
Razor?
Did you forget
Traveler,
that?
keep your eyes peeled for enemies.
Did I forget what?
That child had a bow.
No, well, when I was looking at the party, yeah, I was like,
This
wait,
smoke
who
will
do I
be
have
frozen
again?
in time. Dodge this.
You can run, but you can't hide. Yeah, yeah. Amateur mistake.
Come on, let me switch to Razor. Been forever since I played. Can you tell?
I hate when they spin like Beyblades.
I swear by my sword.
Cool it.
Hold on. I'm climbing, okay.
Yeah. Amateur mistake. You can run, but you can't hide.
Use ice for superconduct.
I'm playing poorly.
And then it will make your physical attacks do more damage.
I'm playing poorly. Shush.
Sorry, I'm backseat gaming.
Fine. You play all the time so like you used to. Bring this up.
Nice shot.
Thank you. Sometimes I get it.
Dodge this.
I never get it. Lag has defeated me.
Till that time with Amber. The only reason I'm not using her is because I'm like, I need to find out Child's real name, so I have to use both. I must know!
And also, his last story is incredibly probably related to the main story plot.
Alright. Where was I going?
You were going to find Bennett.
Yes.
And Razor.
And Razor! My other baby. Ah, there you are. Bennett. What nonsense did you get
Oh,
into
we're
now?
here! Bennett, we've come to the rescue! Whoa, this cell has 2 sections.
See what I mean? Even they're surprised by this crazy cell.
Lucky you two got locked on opposite sides.
Oh, what a superior design. And presumably an ancient mechanism is involved somehow.
There's gotta be a mechanism around here someplace. Quick, go look for it.
Stomach rumbling.
Oh, Razor.
You just ate the apple from my bag.
You two seem to have adjusted well to life in prison. We can leave you here if you like.
No, not funny. I'm begging you, all right? Please, find the mechanism.
Poor Razor.
And open sesame.
Freedom at last.
You solved the puzzle.
Yay!
Very unexpected.
I wouldn't call it unexpected. This was just a normal day for me.
Sorry.
No need to apologize. It wasn't even your fault.
So, let's hear the story.
Wait, what happened with that letter?
Oh, it was just a false alarm. Turns out some fans just wanted to get her attention so they could get a gift to her.
What the? That's terrible. What kind of a person does that? I've been locked up here a whole day thanks to them.
Sorry.
Don't be, Razor. I didn't mean... like I said, there's nothing to apologize
Pat his
for.
head and tell him he's a good boy.
It was my fault for being so hasty in the first place. I rushed off without giving the map a proper look and ended up in the complete wrong location. After I left the cathedral, I came straight to the area around the Thousand Winds Temple. But there were monsters everywhere, not to mention ruin guards. You know, those huge things. I guess you've seen them before. But as a first-rate adventurer, I was able to rely on my wits to evade them. Then I got to the temple itself. The moment I arrived here, I heard a monster's roar.
Well, Paimon's guessed the ending already.
I remember thinking it must be some villainous trap that the perpetrator had set for us. But was Bennett the adventurer, leader of Benny's adventure team, about to back down? No way!
Oh, Bennett, you're so
So I
cute.
charged straight in! That's when I found him inside.
Razor, what were you doing at the Thousand Winds Temple?
Wolvendom. Many hunters. Too noisy, so I leave.
So, you came all the way to the Thousand Winds Temple, then what? You were trapped by the mechanism?
Turns out it was no ordinary cell, what with the inner and outer sections. Of course, when I saw that Razor had been trapped inside, I had to rescue him. Then, all of a sudden, there was a huge crash as the other cell door came down.
Yep, just as Paimon expected.
Anyway, why did you come to the Thousand Winds Temple?
Bennett, did you forget about your homework? I'm ready to collect my tuition fee once I've corrected it, of course.
Oh, the love poem. Of course I didn't forget. It's not like I had much else to do, being stuck in this cell all day and all night. So at some point, I just started working on it. It's all finished now. Even Razor reviewed it.
Aw, Razor, good
yeah?
boy.
Razor, how did he do?
Don't understand words, but feel warm, tingly. Like Wolfhookthorn.
Bennett, may I recite your work?
Oh, sure. A taste of Bennett's wordsmanship.
Yay! A round of applause for
I
Bennett.
love him so much.
Did you just take a picture?
No,
So
that was
close
my brother.
and yet so far. One at the edge of the world, the other in the center of my heart. Wolfhook and Dandelion, my Windblume offering to you.
Wolfhook?
Yeah, not bad, right?
It's definitely your style.
marvelous work. Unpretentious and honest, sincere and evocative.
Thank you. Thank you very much, sir.
Bennett did good poem.
Thanks to you too, Razor.
Congratulations! Nice job! Still, Wolfhook and Dandelion, can they both be Windblooms?
Oh, that was Razor's addition. I asked him, what do you think the Windblume is? Wolfhook was his answer.
Yes, Wolfhook, good.
So, even berries count now?
A novel take indeed.
Ah, I'm so happy. Today was lucky. Getting rescued against the odds, receiving praise for my poem? Brilliant! Sir, as soon as we're back in Mondstadt, I'll buy you some wine.
Bennett's pretty easy to please.
Yes, he is.
That's not quite it. I'm always so unlucky, so I'll take what I can get.
Yes, but in future, be careful.
Hey, you should talk.
Everyone, I have an announcement to make. All the poems from the Fast Track class have now been collected.
Great!
So to celebrate, let's go to the tavern and have a drink.
Yay.
I'm afraid Razor and I have to be going. He said he knows of some relatively unknown areas worth exploring and wants to show them to me. Have a great time, though.
Best buds for life! So cute.
They're so adorable.
I love them.
I knew the minute Razor showed up that I had to somehow get you to play this.
Good boy. I love how the monster roaring was literally his stomach.
I like how it's just like stomach rumbling. He's like, you just ate my apple!
I'm so hungry, feed me! Get out of my way, Nimrod!
Fucking drunk.
His wife's always at the market buying things because she's depressed.
Yep. Last cutscene.
Hey, Charles, it's us!
Welcome. Have a seat wherever you like.
I think.
Master D-Luke?
Okay.
Oh, I was about to finish this drink and go looking for you. But you've done the hard part for me.
It sure is lively in here.
It is the Windblume Festival after all. No one in Mondstadt who has the time and mora is going to miss out on a trip to the tavern. Traveler, will you have a drink? No pressure. It's not a requirement. Soaking up the festival atmosphere is the most important thing. Master Jean wanted me to pass along this message. You've been chosen as this year's Windblume Star.
Yay!
Quite the honor.
What does it mean?
Windblume Star?
The Windblume Star is one of Mondstadt's greatest honors. Normally only bestowed upon those who have made enormous sacrifices for Mondstadt, or who have truly proven themselves over the Windblume Festival period.
Since arriving in Mondstadt, you have offered invaluable support to its people. This is their way of saying thank you.
I know you will receive it gracefully. Oh yes, and another thing. The Windblume Star must attend the Windblume ceremony together with the acting Grand Master. During the ceremony, you will represent the people of Mondstadt in making a Windblume offering to the Animo Archon Barbados.
But which Windblume are you talking about?
A good question. D-Luke, care to explain?
Passing on messages and deliberating over ceremonial details. Sounds more like your line of work, Kaya.
No sense of humor. Traveler, the Windblume is always chosen by the Windblume Star, so the flower offered to the Animo Archon for this year's celebrations is entirely up to you.
Whoa! No pressure, huh?
Hey, where's the bartender? How come Master D-Luke's mixing the drinks?
If it's Charles you're after, he's out on delivery.
And who is most directly responsible for creating the demand for an alcohol delivery service at this time of year in the first place?
I see. So, what do you make of Master D-Luke's mixing ability?
Why don't we ask the formidable Sister Rosaria? What do you think?
He's not bad.
Formidable? Did you guys have a fight?
I'd call it a misunderstanding. I caught sight of a suspicious figure hurtling by the Knights of Favonius headquarters. Fortunately, I discovered in good time that it was Miss Rosaria, and stayed my hand.
Aha! So the suspicious figure that day was Rosaria all along!
Folks in Mondstadt are on edge with you constantly on the prowl. You're no ordinary sister, that's for sure.
Allow me to return the compliment, good Master D-Luke. You're hardly a run-of-the-mill businessman yourself.
My, such a formidable wit, too. But really, is there any here among us today who can't be said to possess a talent or two? Even the celebrated honorary knight has graced us with their presence tonight. Truly, a good day for a drink.
Well said. So, Kaya, about that tuition fee?
Please collect the goods from D-Luke. 3 bottles, as promised. They didn't come cheap.
The better the wine, the higher the price. Just economics.
How are you enjoying the Windblume Festival, traveler? That's good to hear.
A toast, everyone, to a happy Windblume Festival and the free people of Mondstadt. Cheers.
Cheers! What a festival! Now, this won't drink itself.
Tone-deaf bard, spare a thought for other people. Paimon's looking for good food, not just good drink.
Leave the tavern.
I was going to say, isn't it about time the tavern menu had a few starters and mains? What's a drink without something on the side?
Easier said than done.
Taverns are so much more fun than cathedrals. Speaking of which, doesn't everyone get time off for festivals like this? Why doesn't the church give us time off?
A little bitter, are we?
You didn't talk to the Luke.
Because he talked with Kaya.
He says something else.
Oh.
It's too late now.
Yeah.
They're gone forever. Into the ether.
I'm ether.
You're a crop top wearing main protagonist.
What did he say? I assume you...
I forgot. But you're done! Yay!
Yay! I did all the things!
You did! Now we can do the mini games!
Yay!
And you can stop streaming if you want.
Okay.
Oh, look, you got the sword.
Yeah.
Oh! What is... How come you get login for daily things? Because you haven't played in forever.